Welcome back again, WSU VITA volunteers. In our last lesson, we covered a wide variety of sources of income, including wages and interest and dividends. And as we discussed, this next lesson is going to be about unemployment benefits, and as I promised, we'll keep it pretty short. You might have heard a lot of hubbub in the news this last year about unemployment benefits not being taxable. And that is because when the American Rescue Plan was enacted in March, many taxpayers were able to exclude up to $10,200 worth of unemployment benefits from their 2020 income. However, that was only a temporary relief and only applied to benefits paid in 2020. Prior to that, unemployment was fully included in income, and we can expect that benefits paid in 2021 will be fully included in income again. So the important things to remember about unemployment income are that it's taxable. It is also considered unearned income. And remember, we talked a little bit in our last lesson about the difference between earned income and unearned income, and how earned income can qualify taxpayers for certain kinds of credits, specifically the earned income tax credit. So unemployment would not be able to be used toward the earned income tax credit. Unemployment compensation is reported on Form 1099-G. And Form 1099-G can be used to report a number of different government type payments, including the state and local refund. But also you might note that 1099-G comes in a variety of formats. State and local refund tends to come on what looks like a postcard. And sometimes unemployment benefits come on what looks sort of like a letter, but you'll find somewhere on the form that it says that it's a Form 1099-G. But this is a standard version of what it could look like. And you'll see in box 1 there is unemployment compensation. So that's where you would see the unemployment compensation. And then it's important to note that people can opt to withhold federal income tax from their unemployment compensation. They don't have to have income tax withheld, but they can opt to. So always be looking for box 4 in case that was something that they did, so that they get credit on their return for payments they've already made. And here's how unemployment compensation flows onto the Form 1040 return. So if you remember, the 1040 has 3 additional schedules that provide more detail, and Schedule 1 provides more detail about income and adjustments to income. So we take our box 1 of Form 1099-G, and that flows on to Schedule 1, line 7. And from there, it gets totaled on Schedule 1, and then it flows into line 8, other income from Schedule 1. And that's where it'll be on page 1 of the 1040. And then any withholdings are reported on page 2 of the 1040. You can see line 25. B is for forms 1099. And so it's possible that somebody might have withholdings from several types of 1099s, and they will be consolidated together and reported there. So now that we know that unemployment compensation is taxable unearned income, I want you to head over to Lincoln Learn and answer the skill check questions. There's just 2 of them. Then you can go back into TaxSlayer and continue entering the income documents into our practice returns. Publication 4012 and Publication 4491 are always available for you to use as resources. And then next week, we'll start talking more about income, retirement income, and Social Security benefits specifically. See you then.